Okay, I'm starting this over because I was going like 10 minutes long in the other one. So right now I'm going to do my 11th month update. So at 10 months, I was at 3 times a day. I was going every 6 hours, and then at night I'd go 12. The middle time, when I did during the day, like the noon pump, I wasn't making that much. So I just stopped pumping at that time. So basically I was going every 12 hours. That was about 10.5 months. And then I got mastitis at a couple weeks of doing every 12 hours. And I'll get into why in my next video, because like I said, I was getting that last video I just did was way too long. So I will explain to you why I think I got a clogged duct and how I got rid of it. I think got mastered at 11 months how to get rid of a clogged duct. So if you want to watch that video, I would recommend it. So anyways, I got clogged duct after 12 hours, doing the 12 hours after a couple weeks. Then I got that out. Again, I'll explain in my other video. And then at 11 months, I went to every 15 hours. And I don't mean like, it was probably 11 months and 2 weeks. So it was a good month after I had the plugged duct. I went to every 15 hours. I was very determined after that plugged duct to be done pumping, start weaning better, I should say. I was weaning before, but not doing some of the stuff I was reading about, what I should have been doing and stuff like that. So I was more determined after that to wean. I had not just a plugged duct, I had mastitis. I was sick. Flu, everything. So anyways, then I went to 15 hours, and just a couple of weeks, not even a week ago, it was weeks ago, it was about a week, some days, I have recently gone to every 16 hours to 17 hours. Just depending on if I can't pump at 16 because I'm feeding my baby or changing a diaper, and then one thing leads to another. And I end up going to 17 hours, which I don't mean to do. But it happened. And I do okay with it. So, what else am I missing? And the reason I do hours is because when I was at 3 times a day, I was like, there's no way when I went to 3, then to 2, I went to 2, I was like, there's no way I'm just going to go to 1 time a day. There's just no way. I'm going to go 24 hours and not get really, really sick. So I decided to do every hour, or do it hourly, to drop that way. And that seems to be working for me because I have such a high supply of milk, and always have. So yeah. What else am I missing? Oh, so the days I pump 1 time a day, I make about 20 ounces. And the days I pump 2 times a day, I make 40 ounces. And the reason it's 20-40, sometimes it's less, but if the max is 20 or 40, once I fill up that bottle, I'm not pumping anymore. I'm leaving milk in. So I cut off. There's milk in there, I'm not pumping it. And that seems to really, really be helping. Because now I'm at 16 to 17 ounces per pump. Because my body's not making as much. So, and that works. So that is where I am at 11.5 months, almost 12. May 4th will be a year of pumping. And I'm not even pumping anymore. I say pumping because it's easier, but I'm hand expressing because I think that's why I got so sick. I don't think the milk was coming out properly because my nipples were, don't mean to be graphic, but they're dripping from my boob, and they were bloody and clear pus, and it was gross. So I had to hand express because I can't pump anymore. I was so rigid and tight, and I just don't think the milk was coming out, and that's why I got so sick with the plugged duct. So yeah, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? That's all I have. My next video is going to be about how I did about getting rid of a plugged duct. So thank you and good luck.